Okay, in this video I'm going to show you how to install the free HTML editor and show you how to use HTML with the mailer. So what you actually need to do is download a free mailer, and that link will actually be in the back office, and you just basically install the software. I'm going to walk you through that now. So as soon as it downloads, you want to double click on it to install it. Just choose allow. It might vary based upon your computer and what operating system you have. Just gonna install it here. Take a few minutes to load. And basically, once we get this up and going, this will allow you to create HTML messages in the mailer. It will actually allow you to create the code that you will put right into your mailer. Actually, while that's loading, I'm just going to go over to the mailer, and what you want to do is get just step 1 completed. Just select one of the lists that you have, choose with titles, choose load, and okay. Once you have that done, just click finish. And this will give you little tips here on how to use the program. But for now, we're just going to close that. There's two different ways you can view it here. This is the code edit, so if you actually know code, you would just follow the code right here. But if you're actually not familiar with code, just choose the visual editor, and you want to just click that there. You want to give it a name. Just select your desktop, and give it a name there. So saving it now, and to make it a little easier, what I'm going to do is just going to choose one of the messages I already have done, which is one of the generic messages. So I'm going to copy this entire message and paste it right into the program here. And for example, if you want to use colors and make anything bold, again, that's the purpose of the HTML editor. You would just bold it there. You highlight what you want to make bold. If you want to make it italics, if you want to underline it, you do that there. You can also click right here to change the font sizes. So if you want to make certain things bigger or smaller, you can do that. If you want to change any colors, you do that. You just highlight it and select the color. So you basically do whatever you want to do in your message to make it stand out the way you want it to, And for example, if you wanted to make your links active, you would just do something like this. And you just type in your link and hit space afterwards, and it makes it an actual active link. That's one way you can do it. Let's see. I'm gonna copy this. The other way you could do it, you could, for example, if you just wanted to say something like this. Alright, so if you wanted to say something like that, click here for more info. And if you want to make that a link, all you have to do is highlight it first, and then put your mouse over it, then right click, and it will say link. And right here where it says URL, you just put in your URL right there. Actually, you want to make sure you put HTTP in front of it to make sure it works all the time. And that will now make that a link. So you want to just do that throughout your message if you want to have your link show up like that, or if you just want to make it show up, you know, the normal way. So either way you could do that and put that like throughout your message if you want to. And once you have that done, all you do is click back over here to where it says code editor. This is now your code that you would actually put in the mailer. So now what you want to do is just highlight all this code, copy, and go to your mailer, and instead of doing plain text, you would now select HTML and then paste your code right in that box. And another thing you want to do is make sure your titles are correct. So if they're not the same as what's in the drop down box, they will not show up correctly. So as you can see right here, these are not correct, so you want to make sure you change those before you load them in the mailer. So again, when you're actually making the message, just make sure you use the same codes that are listed right here in the titles box. And you can do that again just by going back to the message. Again, save it and then get the new code and paste it right in the mailer, and make sure you fill everything in and then just hit send message, and that's all you have to do.